Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today we'll be discussing about the types of helper T cells. Okay, so these helper T cells are actually known as the master regulators of the immune system. Okay, these helper T cells arise from the CD positive T cells. Okay, so these how do these function actually? So what happens is that these antigen presenting cells are there, right? As the name denotes, they come and present antigen, and there are various types of antigen which can briefly be categorized into three fractions. The first one is the chronic antigens, and these antigen presenting cells, when they bring the chronic antigens, they send signals. The signals are interleukin 12 and the interferon gamma, and these go and stimulate or activate the Th1 cell, that is the helper T cell 1. Okay, and then this helper T cell releases certain cytokines. Those are the interleukin 2, interleukin 12 and the interferon gamma. So this interleukin 2 activates the CD positive T cells, otherwise known as the cytotoxic T cells. Okay, and from the previous we know that this interleukin 12 actually activates Th cell, right? So we can see that this interleukin 12 and interleukin 2 cause self activation. This is an important point. And then the other category of antigens, that are the allergens and the parasites. In parasites, the helminths particularly, these send signals via the interleukin 4, and this interleukin 4 goes and activates the Th2 cells. This Th2 cells actually work by the alternate pathway in macrophage activation. Okay, and the cytokines which are released by the Th2 cell are the interleukin 4, interleukin 5 and the interleukin 13. So this interleukin 4 activates the B cells, and these B cells activate the plasma cells, and the plasma cells releases immunoglobulin E especially, and then the interleukin 5 causes increase in eosinophil count, and the interleukin 13 causes increase in mucin production, and this works by the type 1 hypersensitivity reaction. Okay, so yeah. And then the next category of antigens are the bacteria and funguses. So the signals which are sent are the interleukin 1 and 6 and the TGF beta. So this goes and activates the helper T cell 17. Okay, helper T cell 17, and this Th17 releases certain cytokines known as the interleukin 17 and the interleukin 22. This causes activation of the neutrophils and the monocytes. This is one common example in autoimmune disorders. Okay, these neutrophils are, when do these neutrophils actually come? During an acute inflammation, right? During an acute inflammation. So yeah. So these go and actually activate, these helper T cells goes and helps even the CD positive T cells, right? So these CD positive T cells are otherwise known as cytotoxic T cells. So what happens is that the CD8 T cells, on activated by the MHC1 on the antigen presenting cell, they secrete mainly two enzymes. One is the perforins and the granzymes. Perforins creates pores in the antigen. Okay, and then when the pore is formed, what happens is that this is the antigen, and then there are pores formed inside, on the cell wall, and then what happens? The granzymes enter via the pores and cause cell death by apoptosis, and it kills microbes in the cytoplasm or the tumor cells. That is, what they are trying to say is that these CD8 positive T cells kill the cells which are abnormal. That is the main point. You see, in an infective cell, as you know, different types of proteins are actually encoded, right? So that is actually abnormal. And in tumor cells, there is, increase N by C ratio, there is dysplasia and all that. So yeah, so this is the types of helper T cells, and I hope this video was really informative for you, and thanks for watching, and as always, be awesome.